Alright, this one's gonna be a strange one, guys. So hey, welcome in all your viewers to Be Named Later. How you doing today? Well, it's come to my attention, if you've been anywhere near social media recently, that Black Rifle Coffee Company is under fire yet again. Now, I get the whole context of the thing that they did an interview with the New York Times. My first thought was, is the Brovet community that weak that because they didn't come out going, F this and F that, F you, we love this, we love that they sold out? I didn't read the article, okay? There's enough highlights and enough video clips and everything out there. I am not going to pay the New York Times any kind of money to read one article. But there are some highlighted points on this, seeing how everybody's loving to go back to when I took a stand before and go, I support Black Rifle Coffee, and calling me an idiot again and calling me a moron and doing this. Well, here we go. And here's my take on this. When the article starts, and the headline of the article is Black Rifle Coffee the coffee of the right? Has coffee become politicized now? Seriously. So what, if you drink Starbucks, you're a Democrat? If you drink Black Rifle, you're a Republican? Coffee's coffee. Alright, there's so many coffee companies out there, just like men's grooming companies, just like soda companies, just like fast food joints. They're everywhere. We don't need to politicize coffee, but the New York Times just did. I get where Evan Hafer, who is Jewish by the way, took a stand against anti-Semite groups. I would too. I love how he said point blank he would pay them all to go away and never touch his brand again. What's wrong with that? Seriously, what's wrong with somebody telling a hate group, stop, we don't support you, don't support our brand, we don't want your business? It's kind of funny out there how there's other businesses that do it and they get applauded, but Evan comes out and goes, screw these anti-Semite groups, and he's under fire. The other thing I wonder is, why isn't Nike, Reebok, Adidas, all these other companies under fire for what happened at the Capitol? Why is it Black Rifle under fire for some idiot wearing a Black Rifle patch? It's going to use a hat and a patch, I believe. I saw the photo. They call him the zip tie guy. The other thing I can't figure out, seriously, so I get it. St. Michael is very, very important to U.S. military members. It's like the patron saint of the armed forces. All right? St. Michael serves multiple purposes. He is like the leader of God's army. He is, the defeater of Satan. He's got all these things. But when you have white supremacist groups using the image of St. Michael defeating Satan to exemplify the very nasty deed that happened to Mr. Floyd, I can see where they're not going to release that artwork on that bag of coffee. If you read the article, and I read the excerpt of that point because they're everywhere, they took this New York Times reporter into, as they put it, a glorified closet, and there was thousands of bags that had artwork on there. Okay? So, once again, are we as Brovets that weak that a company chooses not to glorify what a white supremacist group is doing and hijacking a symbol? And I love how he put it. We don't want you associated with our brand. What's wrong with that? Seriously, what's wrong with that? Leave me a comment down below, because I'm sure you guys are going to have some interesting comments. You did on the very last one. I've seen the doctored image of the Beyond Black Lives Matter bag. They didn't produce that. Evan Hafer even stated, yeah, no. Because they're not really turning political. And I get it. It's not like they came out and said, hey, guess what? We're going to do this. We're going to turn our back on everything. Evan didn't seek the interview. The New York Times contacted him. Evan and Matt knew going into the interview it was going to be a hit job. But they wanted to highlight the good they do for the veteran community and the first responder community. Remember, these are the same guys who just bought a rescue boat for the sheriff's department in their area because the local government wouldn't do it. So, I don't get all this uproar and all this flack and everything going at them. I don't. I've been looking at it from every single way since this weekend when I heard about it. And I've been really looking at it a lot in the last 48 hours when all you wonderful people are coming at me and calling me an idiot and I better change my mind and I better do this and best of luck to me in my life. They didn't sell out. They didn't throw their customer base under the bus. They didn't do any of that. Go into that article and read it. First of all, just remember, we're with the New York Times, so yeah, they're not the bastion of journalism they once were. Journalism is not what it once was. Every news network you watch nowadays has an agenda. Seriously, do you think CNN is pro-Republican? Do you think Fox News is pro-Democrat? Here's your leading story over the weekend. Dr. Fauci talking to Jim Acosta, and Acosta went, if we had Fox News back when we had polio, do you think we would have eradicated polio? How is that journalism? That's one network attacking another network, trying to make another network look stupid. It's been going on far too long. Everything is hyper-politicized in this environment nowadays. I saw nothing wrong with their statements. I knew they were going to get attacked. Once I read them, I went, oh, God, crap. But then again, these are also the same people who release music videos entitled Bitch I Operate. They do incredibly funny videos like Vets React to Horror Movies. What if vets were in horror movies? I love how I watched the Dana Loesch interview that they did. And no one's talking about the death threats that these guys get all the time. Nobody. Matt Best's wife is getting death threats. Why? Why do people want to kill her? Because she's married to Matt Best. Why does anyone want to go out there and destroy this company? Like I said, are we that weak as a bro-vet community? Are we that weak? That they came out and went, we don't want to be with white supremacists. We don't want to be with anti-Semites. We're not going to use this image because some, idiots are using it to circumvent something, and they didn't want to seem like they were supportive of it. They took a line in the sand with the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, and, well, okay. They lost some of their customer database, and, alright, they're moving on, they're fine. Like this thing with everybody going berserk? What the hell? Make me understand it down below how not supporting racism, how not supporting anti-Semites, how not caving in to radical political agendas is a bad thing. They've been the same people they always were. Everyone's loved them. Everyone's cared about them. Everyone bought into the coffee club, and I'm seeing comments in other videos like, oh, I had 6 t-shirts, now I have 6 rags. Oh, I used to buy thousands of dollars of stuff every single month. Now you lost my business. Why? Seriously, why? How is not supporting hatred and not supporting something moronic as this a bad thing? Seriously, leave me comments down below. And let's try to be constructive this time, okay, guys? Save the profanity, save the pornographic crap. Make me see your point of view. Because right now, I don't see it. I've seen so many articles where people are writing, they need to come out right now and scream, F the New York Times. Okay, so let's get real. If they did that, you guys will go, oh, too little, too late. And yes, these are my feelings. I've read pieces of that article. Like I said, I'm not going to read the entire thing because I'm not paying the New York Times. I can't find it anywhere for free. People keep sending me links, and the New York Times, it goes right to that article in the New York Times, and they want me to log in, they want me to sign up for an account, they want this, they want, no. I don't want anything to do with the New York Times. I don't want anything to do with a lot of journalism nowadays. Seriously. But like I said, leave me your comments right down below, because I don't get how not supporting hatred and anti-Semitism and all this crap translates into you need to lose money. So make me see your point of view, please. I'm asking nicely. Make me see your point of view, please. Alright? Because right now, I don't. I see people getting all up in arms because they didn't come out and act like they do in those comical videos. Black Rifle Coffee does a lot of good for a lot of veterans. They support a lot of veterans. They support a lot of veteran causes. They support a lot of veteran charities. They help vets get jobs. But because they won't support hatred and bigotry and racism, you guys have a problem? A little lost. And yeah, those are the highlights. So, like I said, I'm going to kind of end it like this because I'm a little lost. I've gone over all these articles. I spent most of the morning watching videos. I spent most of the morning reading a crap ton of articles from websites I never even knew existed. And I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of people on YouTube, kind of like myself, going, F Black Rifle, you're a traitor. And that's the other thing I don't get. So, in this day and age, I don't agree with you. I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, I'm a Nazi, and I'm a traitor. Grow up. Alright? They didn't support hate. They're not supporting hate. They won't support hate. And you have a problem with it? What the hell? Seriously. But still, that's my feelings. I know this one's going to get interesting in the comments section. I'm warning you guys now, if you get pornographic, I'm deleting your comment. Be constructive with what you're going to leave below, please. Thanks for watching. I hope all of you are having a great one.